Today is August 4th, 2008. We're going to walk in the back and see the final installation of the three towers with the antennas on it. Started this project back in April, and now we're going to take a look at the final installation. Walk into the back here, and we're going to walk to the first tower, tower number 1. And on this tower we have, on the top, we got 5-element 10-meter beam, 6-meter in between. Then we got a 12 and 17-meter beam, another 10-meter beam, and a third 10-meter beam. So we got 5 over 5 over 5 on 10, 12 and 17-meter beam, 6-meter beam. The height of the tower and the antennas, leave to your imagination. They're up there pretty high. This is tower number 2. This is 4 over 4 on 20 on 30-foot booms, and a 3-element 40-meter beam. Tower number 3 is Roan 45, and this is 5 over 5 over 5 on 15, and I got a 5-element 10-meter beam up there. So this is tower number 3, 5 over 5 over 5 on 15, 5-element 10-meter beam on the mast. Over here is the 20-meter stack with the 40-meter beam, and the front tower has got the 5 over 5 on 10, 5 over 5 over 5 on 10, and the other antennas as well. I'm going to go up the tower and take another view of it. Okay, I'm on top of the Roan 25 tower, looking at the 5-element 15 and the 5-element 10 underneath. The middle 5-element 15 and the bottom one, and that's 5 over 5 over 5 on 15 and the 5-element 10. And this is the view out to the west. This is the west. That's out to the northwest. Out to the northwest. And that's the Catskill Mountains way out there in the distance. Catskill Mountains. That's Clove Mountain. Clove Mountain, that's about 4 or 5 air miles away. That's 1,400 feet there. I'm at about 1,200 feet elevation right now. Coming out to the southwest. That's the southwest. That's down towards Putnam County. That's Putnam County, and I'll try to swing around this back side of this tower here. That's out to the south. Coming up and around. That's to the east. And let me come this way. And that's out to the northeast. Nothing really happening to the northeast. It just levels off. So that's the directions. Let me take a picture of the other tower. On the top there's a 2-meter 440 vertical, 5-element 10-meter beam, the 6-meter beam in the middle, the 12 and 17-meter beam on the mast at the bottom, another 5-element 10, and another 5-element 10. They're Cushcrafts, the XM series, 510s, and I can't wait for 10 meters to open up. And below me is, let me zoom out, is the other 20-meter beam below me, and coming back up again and looking back down. That's the tower installation. Those are XM 515 Cushcrafts. I'm ready to climb up the other tower. Just to give you a quick, that's the first tower and that's the second tower, and this is tower number 3 that I'm ready to climb. Get a view of the 2040 stack. Okay, I'm on top of the tower that holds the 5 over 5 over 5 on 15 and this 5-element 10-meter beam. Now I'm looking down the boom towards the west. Okay, the last tower that I want to show you from the top here is the 20 and the 40. The 40 is the bottom one here. It's an M square 3-element 40. Let's see if I can zoom this. Not zooming it in, zooming it out. Okay. That's 3-element 40 on a 30-foot boom. and above it is the 4-element 20. I'm about 60 feet from that tower and those antennas. So the element here on this 15 meter beam looks pretty close to it, but it's not. It's about 60 feet away. And then I got my lower 20. That's home brewed. You can see the boom sag. You can see if I could pull up on those straps a little bit more to make that more level. That's home brewed to match the Force 12. The Force 12 is a 4-element on a 30-foot boom, and I converted a Cushcraft into the Force 12. I used the same type gamma match. I had to insulate the elements from the boom. So I got 4/4 on 20 and a 3-element 40 on a 30-foot boom. The only thing I got left is the 80 and 164 square wires, which I'll start in September. But this project started out in the beginning of April, had all the antennas down by Mother's Day, the middle of May, and got all 13 Yagis up pretty much by myself in about 3 months. It was certainly a workout, but we got it up. So that'd be the installation. Take one more view out here to the west. Look at the sunset in 7.3 from W2RE.